are watching the Midway Television Network.
The following program is sponsored by Williams Pinball, makers of Monster Bash.
Oh, bloody. No, not in the head, in the mouth, in the mouth. Thank you for tuning into Back from the Dead and Ready to Party, the Monster Bash TV special. I'm your drop-dead gorgeous host, The Bride, and I'm here to give you an inside look into my old bandmates, Monster Bash. Bloody fun times those were. We were so good, it was scary. Our fans flipped for us. Playing rock and roll is a second career for all of us. As film stars for Universal Studios, we eventually got tired of playing nice and saving the day. We needed to break out, live a little, and it had to be at night. Other bands needed a gimmick. Big hair, costumes. But we stormed the rock and roll scene with our animal magnetism and gills. A smashing lineup. 5 of the greatest monster players in rock. And of course, me. Let's meet the lads. Count Dracula on lead guitar. His talent is only surpassed by his ego. Drac is known for his incredible Drac attack.
Let's rock! I'm the lead guitarist. I will mesmerize you with my semicircular movement. Blah!
The Mummy on bass, bit of a dirty old man. But I must say, some smashing threads.
That sarcophagus sucked. I've been in that darn thing for 3,000 years. Does anybody have some moisturizer? Where's my bass? I want a jam.
It's like if you were completely submerged in like a big pit and there was mud, but you crawled out of the mud and you loved how the mud felt and started dancing around. Like that's how Monster Bash makes you feel. Like you just totally get into it.
The creature plays sax. He bought that swampland in Florida, so I haven't seen him in centuries.
Gil, come on, friend of mine in the vault.
Gil, baby, we're getting the band back together.
Come on, Gil. Nobody knows the scales like you.
Play with us.
The Wolfman on drums. Put this chap under the moonlight and he turns into an animal.
Ow, ow, ow! Yeah, baby, you got the Wolfman. Somebody fetch me a razor. Whoa, is that ball silver?
Right, baby. We really need you to go on tour with us. I got the Wolfman, I got Creature, I got everybody. We need your voice, you know what I'm saying? We need you to be like in the old days when you were singing with us.
Lots of flesh.
Flesh, yeah, you got the flesh. The people love
Barbecue.
you. Barbecue after the concert. But
Teriyaki.
you're like the front person, you know what I'm
Glazed
saying?
butter.
Baby, you're beautiful, baby. I love you. Everyone loves you.
Salty.
We
Really
can make some
salty.
albums. Salty. It was, whoa, jeez.
Frankenstein on keyboards. He has a crush on me, but doesn't everybody? What's up with that flat top? It's really stupid.
What a torso!
Yes, Eagle, just bring it here!
Master, it rattles!
Hurry before it gets stiff!
Yes, Master!
Get ready while I flip the switch! It's alive!
The Bride, out in front, lead singer, diva. You might remember my big hit, Ball and Chain.
Ow, ow, ow!
Whoa, look at those pyramids.
Not! Gotta like that!
Not! Eek, he's green! The Phantom Flip feature is marvelous. The game gets smarter and smarter as you play. It makes the shots you need to get the highest scores. Hold on. Hello? Right. Bloody Mary's in the dressing room? Excellent. That was our manager. You met him before. Delicious man. We're on for the Monsters of Rock tour, so I'm off. See you at the show.
It totally knows exactly where you're coming from and what you're doing. Like, if you could grow wings and if you could fly, that's how cool Monster Bash is. You can't fly, but you know, if you really, really, really like feathers and wings, that's how cool it is, man. Like, that is it totally, right there, 100% guaranteed.
Say hello to the bad guy. How's it going, everybody? Let me pull up chat. Maybe? Alright, good. I can see chat. Blink twice if you can hear me. So tonight, we are going to be playing Monster Bash, followed by a Creature from the Black Lagoon. So it's a Universal Monsters double feature. Rules will be the same as usual. It will be 1 hour, unlimited play attempts this time. Prize draw will be after the first, after the first table and then after the second. So our prizes tonight are going to be Worms Pinball. For the prizes tonight after the first table will be Worms Pinball, and then the second table, which is Creature of the Black Lagoon, that prize draw will be Indiana Jones, FX3 Steam Table Code. Mr. Pendragon, thank you for blinking. Jacob, I'm sorry you don't have the tables. Casey, hey yo, welcome. Well, I do have to start the night off with a bummer. As you could probably guess why I have a toothpick. As of 5 minutes ago, I just read that Scott Hall has officially passed away. So if you weren't following the news, over the weekend he had multiple heart attacks and was on life support. They took him off life support this morning, and it was just announced by WWE about 5-10 minutes ago that he has passed away. And that's a huge bummer to start the night off, but since so many of us are wrestling fans, I figured it was worth mentioning. So I wish I had had more time to put some tribute clips or some redemptions. I will definitely add some Razor Ramon or Scott Hall in the future, but right now, sadly, I don't have it. I just have a toothpick. Lord Hawk, how's it going? Welcome. All right, so let's get the tournament going. First up is going to be Monster Bash. After I start the timer, I'll do a quick highlight of the table guide. I did fix the command this week, so it will display the link to the table guide in chat, but let's get this going. Tournament is live. But is the timer is the question. So I still have not had time to make the view to make it easier to see the table guide, but Jared was nice enough to put together this awesome view so that I can pull it up on the back glass and I can reference the table guide if people have questions. If you want to see it closer up and go through it for yourself, you can type the command that's listed in the overlay, and it should give a download link to the guide. If it isn't working, I'll post it in chat just like I did last week. But this is still pretty cool. And at least I have a quick reference if there's any questions. And I'll go over my strategy of how I play Monster Bash, which I'm sure is not pro, but we'll cover that. Hey, looks like it worked. Thank you for being the guinea pig, Mr. Pendragon. And let me know if the audio is too loud. I did not get my usual 4 sound checks in before going live. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. All right, so I covered it, I was going to cover it, but it went by really quick. So the skill shot on this is a light rollover. There's 3 lights at the top. You're trying to spell dig. Pretty straightforward there. Usually what I do is I start making orbital shots right away, and I start pumping up Frankenstein and collecting limbs. The way I play is I always try and get Drac close to ready to go. I have the Frankenstein multi-ball ready to go. I start Drac and then start Frankenstein. But we'll see if we can do that tonight. This is going to be a warm-up game for sure. Leprechaun, how's it going? Thanks for joining.
Snoochie boochie noochies.
Lumberjake, thank you for the snooch. Snoogans and salutations.
Nasty stuff. I love a sharp-dressed man.
Ready for some pinball and Ghost? You got the Ghost album playing to go over this awesome soundtrack? I don't blame you. Ghost sounds pretty good.
I hope this monster is as studly as you, Doctor.
For those just joining, there'll be 2 prize draws tonight, assuming that we have enough participants. So we're shooting for a goal of 8 participants. The first prize will be a Steam code for Worms Pinball. The second table prize, the big one, will be Pinball FX3 Indiana Jones Steam table code. And if you're wondering why I didn't advertise that, well, I kind of wanted the regulars to get a shot at it. I figured if I started publishing it on Instagram, we would get a lot of viewers, which would be cool, and a lot of participants. But I wanted some of the club to have a chance at the Indiana Jones code. And I know Game Club Central will have a few giveaways this week for Steam codes for Indiana Jones as well. If anyone is having any difficulty joining the tournament or finding it, feel free to shout it out in chat. We'll help you through it. The tournament is under my username, which is Paladin, and the password is arcade. I needed that extra ball. All right, Drac Attack is ready. So my goal is to start Drac Attack and then go for that Frankenstein multi-ball, which should stop the timer for Drac. I can defeat Drac and hopefully get some jackpots. Doesn't always work out for me, but this is my usual strategy. Rad, how's it going? This is getting scary. I need ball control. Alright, see if we can get Frankenstein. Alright. It's a fun table, Lord Hawk. I don't want to say it's deep, but there's a lot going on here. Effectively, you're trying to do all the monster modes to collect the instruments to get to the monster mash. Which I am doing a terrible job at. Because I just lost my chance at Dracula. And I didn't do much with my Frankenstein multi-ball. Creature feature. Oh, I didn't even know you could get two in the scoop. That backfired on me for sure. It's like the Metallica table. Yeah. I don't know, to me the Metallica table always reminds me more of The Walking Dead, but similar. How's it going, Broccoli Plant? Welcome. If I can get it. Ah. That I did that to myself for sure. Mummy Mayhem. Well, I'm glad I got that extra ball so I could immediately drain. Thank you for the call out. I missed that. I'll get it in a second. So as I looked over, I noticed we have a few more followers. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is the Monday night Pinball FX3 Open Challenge. Anyone is welcome to play. You can join via the Zen Tournaments, which is cross-platform. Thank you, wife. Appreciated. I was trying to do it one-handed with the mouse, and it was not going well. But it serves to live. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the Monday night Pinball FX3 Open Challenge. We have 44 minutes left on the clock, so anybody is more than welcome to join us. After the first table, we will do a prize drawing among the participants, assuming we have 8 or more participants. Prize number 1 is going to be a Worms Pinball Steam code. And then after the second table, which is Creature from the Black Lagoon, we will do another prize draw, which will be FX3 Indiana Jones. To be eligible for prize, you must follow either myself or Game Club Central, who I will give a shout out to in a moment. And we need a minimum of 8 participants in the tournament for it to be valid for prizes. After this game, I'll check in with the scores and see how we're doing. And then we'll keep going with some more Monster Bash action. So I can get that last jackpot out the door. Mr. Hard Luck, how's it going? Oh. Dax, welcome. Any updates on your cab yet, Dax? To be honest, I'm still on my first game, so I haven't checked the scores yet. Once this game is over, then we'll read it out and see where we're at. Prizes for tonight will be Worms Pinball for prize number 1. It will be a random draw. You do not have to come in first to win. Awesome. I will come check that out. So first prize will be Worms Pinball. Second prize after table number 2 this evening will be Indiana Jones, as in the FX3 Indiana Jones. Thought I tilted. I got really scary. Or really scared. Come on, I need the creature. I can never shoot the scoop when I need to. 10 players. Thank you so much, the wife. And thank you, everyone, for joining. Insanity. Never shoot scoop when I mean to immediately shoot scoop. Yeah, but it was like 3 tries coming before I, you know, accidentally hit it. If I'm aiming for Dracula in a Drac attack, I'll hit the scoop like 1,000 times. If we suddenly go blank followed by me swearing, it's because there's a cat climbing up a wire underneath me. I'm a little bit scared. But I'm going to try and keep this going. So I have a Nova capture card, which is about the cheapest capture card you can get. And how I do the capture on mine, and all right. I think I beat my own high score. How I do the capture card on mine is I use OBS on the pin cab, but I'm not broadcasting or capturing with it. I just do a layout that shows all 3 of my screens, and then I'm using the projector feature to display those 3 screens on display 4, which is going into the capture card on my streaming machine. I wish I could tell you if that's a good deal or not, Dax, but I really don't know. All right, let's check in with the scores. We have myself in first with 245 million, Expendable in second, 83 million, Brickhouse in third with 43 million, Mr. Pendragon in fourth with 39 million, Gimme like Timmy? Gimme? I'm going to go with that. Gimme? In fifth with 38 million. Lord Hawk in sixth with 24 million. Jamie DeBaker, welcome Jamie, in seventh with 20 million. Dave 950, 8.5. Expendable uses Game Genie. Nice work. Nice, Werby. And we got Brigada Leprechaun in ninth with 5.3 million. Let me switch over here. I changed chat up. Oh, here. Let me remove the cat from the wires before I forget. As I drop the cat. When I was adjusting chat so I could try and ban that bot, I lost my text commands. Take care of the cat, though. The cat is fine. Still making me nervous, but fine. Before I forget, I have to give a shout out to Jamie.
What's up, Jamie?
Well, if you love cats, this is Seuss. as in Sousa Linux. And she is a pest. We have another cat named Tux, which will likely show up at some point. All right, we got 36 minutes left on the clock, so let's keep the Monster Bash going. It is a German Sousa name. So I used to be, and still am, a big Novell guy. I do a lot of what used to be Novell IDM products and a lot of Sousa Linux, which I always used to joke is Slackware translated to German, but oh good, the cat left. Leprechaun says, I just had my best ball of the night while listening to Hunter's Moon. Fitting. It is a good choice. Hiya, Casey and Jamie. Let me know if the stream is messed up. I'm not getting any warnings, but let me know if there's a bunch of dropped frames or issues, and I will take a closer look. All right, Rad's first game coming in at 27 million from the Rad Verde. Rad will be our on-site correspondent for the upcoming Texas Pinball Festival. I look forward to some awesome pictures. Ooh, while I think about it, Casey, do you have any interesting stories to share of the Louisville Arcade Expo? Did you ever find the bar? So as far as I know, Game Club Central will be running a VPX test tournament on Saturday. I know it's in the afternoon, I think 3 p.m.? I'm not positive. I can check Discord when I get a break here in a moment. I do not know the table yet. Game Club Central, Smog, has league nights on Monday now, so he may be a little bit late. But when he gets here, we can pester him with questions. Casey says, I found the bar and found the rock band for 4 hours Saturday night. That sounds like a good time. Although if I were at an arcade expo, I don't know if... Is it at least the arcade version of Rock Band, or is it like the old X-Play? Dax says, League nights for what? Pinball League. At level 1 arcade. They're on Twitch. Smog plays there on Monday nights. They're mid-season, so he's a guest right now. They do stream on Twitch. If anyone wants to glance, they might still be live. I'm pretty sure it's level 1 arcade. Yes, real pinball. Believe it or not, some of us play real pinball.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Smog, I was joking with Smog. Astro asked if we wanted to fight over his next reveal raid when he does an announcement, the raid of viewers following the stream. So I have been joking with Smog about doing a Thunderdome for who will get Astro's raid. I was kind of hoping Astro would come tonight. Please consider giving Game Club Central a follow. Game Club Central will be hosting a show tomorrow called LL Cool Play, where they're going to do a deep dive into the rules of Devil's Dare. They do a different table every week, and it's usually a pretty good time. Oh. Is this the end of my game? Was that ball 3? See, this is why I can't talk and play. Gimme! Yes, like Timmy, I called it. Totally called it. Gimme! Thank you for that. I needed that.
Tournament results.
Jamie rode the elevator with Dwight Sullivan. She didn't know who he was. So no awkward pictures, huh? All right, let's do a quick check-in with the scores. We have 30 minutes left on the clock. Dave 950 jumping all the way to first with 314 million. Welcome, Dave. That's awesome. Myself in second with 240 million. Brick House climbing into third with 160 million. Expendable in fourth with 83 million. Jamie DeBaker in fifth place with 40 million. Mr. Pendragon in 6th place with 39 million. Gimme in 7th place with 38 million. And then Rad, are you still at 27 million? Because I'm going to call you in 8th place if that's where you're at. Rad Verde in 8th place with 27 million. Lord Hawk in 9th with 24 million. Leprechaun Brigada in 9th place in 10th place with 21 million. Monkey Balls in 11th with 7.6 million. And Chris, welcome Chris, in 11th place with 5.7 million. There are 29 minutes left on the clock, and I'm going to catch up on chat. Good evening from Oslo. How long are you planning on streaming tonight? I'll join when I get home. So it is going to be roughly a 2-hour event. So there are 30 minutes left for this table, and then we will do a 1-hour tournament for Creature from the Black Lagoon. If this doesn't work in your time slot, on Wednesday night, we will be doing the Drain Freeze tournament over at Game Club Central, which will be another FX3 tournament. And that will be that will start at 9 p.m. Eastern. Case says, it was 8 degrees with wind chill. He talked for a few seconds and then kept telling me to get those kids inside, get them warm. He was very stern about it. Nice. The stream feed can't load when playing FX3. Well, that's no good. But hey, as long as you can keep playing and then check back at the end of the timer. So keep an eye on the timer, Broccoli. When the timer, you have to complete your last game before the timer reaches 0. If you are mid-game when the tournament ends, that score does not count. So when we get to 2 minutes, start draining balls. And then immediately following that, once I have the final standings, then we'll do the prize draw for Worms Pinball. All right. Let's see if I can get another game in.
The creatures of the night. What music they made.
And if anyone has any questions about the table, if I can't answer them, I can pull up my handy dandy guide and look. And if you'd like to look at the table guide for yourself, if you type the command !TMB, which is short for Table Monster Bash, it should bring up a link for the table guide that you can pull up on your phone or computer. $258 million on Godzilla, nice. Yep, the guides are linked off of Zen Pinball. Thought it stood for Team My Butt for a second. Ha. If the Swearwolf were here, he would be clipping that for sure, and I would hear nothing but Team My Butt and Power Bottom for the next 3 weeks. So I didn't shout it out because I don't know Chris, so I didn't know if Chris would, how Chris would handle it. But generally, the person that is in last I usually refer to as the power bottom because upsets can and always will happen. We normally have some crazy jumps in the last few minutes, so the power bottom position is not a bad place to be. And I got a feeling I'm not going to match my first game of tonight. We'll see. Can always hope for that ball 3 magic.
Not bad for a corpse.
And if all goes according to plan, when we switch to Creature from the Black Lagoon, the code for the table guide should change as well. I'm hoping.
Ew, where'd you dig him up?
And I haven't seen Jared G yet tonight, but I have to give a huge shout out to Jared G, who was nice enough to put together the card background, the card table guide that I can pull up on my back glass, as well as making me aware of the Shinobi guides on Zen's website. Mr. Pendragon, if you're listening, just so you know, I did decide to go forward, and I will start doing the redemption for the what I'll call Hammer Time, which will be the Mike Hammer clip of the week. But I didn't have time to get it done today before stream. By next Monday, though, we should have Hammer Time, which will be rotating Mike Hammer quotes. And I'll probably get some Casablanca redeems in there at some point, too. Oh, I'm going to start Drac Attack earlier than I wanted, but that's okay. How dare you strike the Great Impaler? You know, most of the instruments the monsters play make sense to me, except for the creature on saxophone. Like, I don't know who would be better on saxophone. Maybe the Wolfman. But I just feel like a saxophone underwater is just not a good idea. Although, I mean, for how long he stays underwater, he's clearly got the lung capacity, and there's the drain. Lynn in Denver arrives in a battered blue box. I wish I had that sound effect. Welcome. There are still 21 minutes left on the clock if you'd like to join us. The Broccoli Plan with 32 million. I'd have to go downstairs and fire up the Radiant Silver Ball. Plus, I'm not the greatest at this table. That's okay. This is about hanging out and having fun. You don't have to be great at the tables.
Tournament results.
I run this show and I come in last as much as anyone.
Tournaments.
All right, we have 13 players. 14 players? Broccoli, are you on a Apple device or mobile device, or are your scores being displayed on the screen? Because I want to make sure that I'm counting your 32 million if it's not coming up in my scores. All right, in first is still the fabulous Dave 950. In second is myself, Arthur Pendragon. I'm Mr. Power Bottom. Not tonight, sir. All right. In second is myself with 245 million. In third is Brickhouse Lumberjake with 160 million. Hold that question, Dax. I will get back to you. Expendable in fourth with 83 million. Gimme in fifth with 51 million. Jamie the Baker in sixth with 40 million. Mr. Pendragon in seventh with 39 million. Lord Hawk in eighth with 38 million. Chris in ninth with 32. Yes, you do still have to install the new DOF. Since Indy came out, there is an update. Although, I'm not... Has there been a DOF release to cover Indy yet, or are we still waiting? I haven't checked. Alright, so I got Chris in 32 million as 32 million in ninth, and then Broccoli, if you're still out there... Okay, so you're on Steam. Are you Chris? I'm just trying to keep everybody straight to make sure we're accounted for. In 10th... Well, where's Rad? Rad's at 27. So in 10th, we got Rad. In 11th, we have Leprechaun. In 12th, we have The Wife. And in 13th, Yellow X Mist. Welcome. Awesome name, by the way. All right, Dax's question. Dax, what screen did you use for a playfield? I have since I have a 3/4 cabinet, I have a 29-inch ultra wide. I can send you the specs on it later. I don't know that I would recommend it, but it's what the budget allowed. Broccoli Plan. Chris with a K. Got it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had you in the standings. So good. Everybody's accounted for. 32-inch 4K. Very nice. We have 17 minutes left on the clock. So I'm going to see if I can get another game in.
The creatures of the night. What music they make.
No, please, not the moon. You don't understand. I'll change.
Look, Master, I'm armed. Have you gone mad?
I would love to have something a little bigger, but I was going on a budget. Most of my electronics are hand-me-down or repurposed. So I'm really proud of what I built, given the bill of materials I had to work with. But hey, we wouldn't be building pin cabs if we ever considered them to be done. It is a tinkerer's hobby for sure. Oh, that was a quick ball too. Lynn says all the VPN's computers to date have been some sort of hand-me-down from upgrades for sure. Since this is a pitiable ball 3, I'm just going to go straight for Frankenstein if I can get it. See if I can somewhat save this game. There we go. Let's get a Frankenstein multi-ball so I can at least feel better about it. Rad coming in with the 114 million. Nicely done, Rad. For those wondering why Rad posts his scores in chat and why we're not seeing him, it's because Rad plays through Apple Arcade, which sadly is not cross-platform. Sorry, I got all serious for a minute. I need that extra ball, and I need Drac to not be there. Hey, Rad, just so you know, we have removed the 10 attempts, so you are good to go for unlimited. We used to do 10 attempts because I thought it would help with competition, but there would be certain tables where everybody would be out of attempts in 20 minutes, and then we just ended up standing and staring at each other, and I would play another game, or we'd do a side tournament. And I decided that, you know what? There was really no reason for it. We're all learning the games. It wasn't working for us, so I got rid of the 10 attempt limit, and we are up to unlimited. So we're just going by the 1 hour time frame. Dracula is slippery tonight. All in chain. If I can get ball control together, I don't think this game is going to be super salvageable, but at least I'm keeping it alive. Ah, messed up the overhead light. I need my saxophone player, so let's start building up Creature. I'm pretty happy with 54 million as well. That is not that I would say that it would be. I would say for most players, that's a fairly decent game. The game I started off with the 200 and something million, that would not be a typical for me. It happens upon occasion, but the cards got to fall just right. And I'm sorry I missed it. We just went below 10 minutes, so this is your 9-minute, 45-second warning. Monster Bash. Thanks to a lot of luck, I was able to get the band back together. Oh. Arthur says, the 39 million was my first game. I just got 26 and I'm happy with both. I was scoring under 10 million in practice games. It'll come with practice. Hey Arthur, have you tried running it in a window like we talked about last week? So when I play in desktop mode, what I like to do is I run the game in a window and then I reshape the game into a rectangle and then I use view 2. So even though I'm playing on desktop, I get a flattened out view similar to what you see here on my cabinet. And for me personally, I feel like it helps me line up my shots, but it's not for everybody. Whatever works for you, I just point that out that that's totally doable even in a standard landscape monitor. Hearty handshake to everyone.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
All right, we still have Dave 950 in first place with 314, myself in second, Lumberjake in third, Lord Hawk in fourth with 191. Gimme in fifth, still Expendable in sixth, Leprechaun in seventh. Oh, I apologize. We got Rad Verde in sixth, Expendable seventh, Leprechaun in eighth, Chris with a K, the Broccoli Plan, in ninth with 54 million. Jamie DeBaker in 10th with 40 million. Arthur Pendragon in 11th with 39. The Wife Monkey Balls in 12th with 7.9 million. And Yellow X Mist in 13 with 3.9. So the dot matrix, you can change in the settings. You can move it from the top to the side, and you can also make it larger or smaller. We got 6 minutes left, so if you're in the middle of an awesome game, please be mindful of the clock, because if the clock hits 0 before your game completes, the score will not count. So I have the playfield DMD turned off, and I am using pup DMD with pinup poppers so that I can move the DMD to another screen. With the cabinet mode features, which are free, you just have to request the cabinet code. You can also set the coordinates for where you'd like the DMD place. Good point, the wife. The wife says also don't forget the match sequence are at least 30 seconds long on this table. We're at 3 minutes, 39 seconds. I'm going to drain a multi-ball here, and then we will probably be at the end. We'll determine the final position order, and then I will do the drawing for the Steam code for Worms Pinball. How I'll do the drawing is I use random.org, and I will select a number out of the number of players, and where you placed will be your pull number. Of course. Oh, good. I'm going to laugh if I... Okay, good. I haven't gotten the extra ball. There's the extra ball with 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go. So what happened there, if you're wondering, is I collected, on the DMD it said I collected the garlic clove, which is a monster bomb. When you see that come across that you've collected the garlic clove, or you have a monster bomb, if you're in that mode, then you can hit the launch button and it will complete the mode or give you an advance on completing the mode. And there's an excellent README on the monster bombs in the table guide. Alright, 1 minute, 28 seconds. So I'm going to start draining, and with the extra ball, we'll see if I actually drain before the time runs out. Game Club Central, I'm sorry. I was deep in the game. I missed you. Redeem. You're saying there's a chance. Dax, this table is also on VPX, and there is a great VPW, VPin Workshop release. There's also a great LL Cool Play episode over at Game Club Central's channel that will go over, 36 seconds. If you're in a game, start draining. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end, because I still have one more ball, I think. Nope, maybe? 20 seconds?
Hey, look at all these balls. Balls, balls, balls.
Copy.
All right, then.
40 seconds? Or, sorry, 10 seconds?
Tournament results.
All right, so my timer is off by about 30 seconds, which means there are actually 30 seconds left before the results. Thank you, Lynn, for the rock. I really do wish I had some Scott Hall clips as a tribute, but I just didn't have time to put it together tonight. If you are a wrestling fan and you missed the news, Scott Hall did pass away today. Come on. Okay, good. Tournament results. There we go. Here's the final standings. Maybe. Come on, Steam. Don't fail me now. I need those standings. Rad, did I get a final score from you? Otherwise, I'm going with the 114 million. Holy... See, I told you there is always... This is why we refer to the last place position as the power bottom. Because as you can see, the wife has screamed to the top with 372 million. Monkey Balls, congrats. So in first and tonight's winner, Monkey Balls. In second, Dave 950. In third, myself. In fourth, Brickhouse. Fifth, Lord Hawk. In sixth, we got Gimme. And then we get in seventh, then we got Rad Verde. In eighth, we got Expendable. In 9th, we got Leprechaun. In 10th, we got Chris with a K. In 11th, we got Jamie DeBaker. In 12th, we got Mr. Pendragon. In 13th, we have Smog, Game Club Central. In 14th, we have Yellow X Mist. All right, so now we're going to do our prize draw for the Worms Pinball Steam Table Code. All right, so random.org. The wife is correct. All of the add-ons were disabled. All right, so we had 14 players. 7. Who is Rad? Rad, are you able to use a Steam table code? All right, I will draw again. 2. Who I think is Dave 950. Let me confirm. Yes, Dave 950, you are the winner of a draw again. Gonna be one of those nights. 9. All right, so Rad is 7, Expendable is 8, Leprechaun, you are 9. Leprechaun, you are the winner of Worms Pinball. Going once. Are you there, Leprechaun? Going twice. Brigada. Leprechaun Knight. Are you there? Gone. All right. Must be present to win. All right, I drew a 3. This will be the last. Oh. All right, so I drew myself. So Leprechaun, you're here. You're getting it. After the stream, I will send you a message with the Worms table code. All right, let's get set up for Creature. So we got one more table tonight. It will be the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Exactly, Game Club Central. Now you have Worms. So we'll get set up here for Creature from the Black Lagoon. And we'll get set up for Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then we will do the table draw for Indy. Same rules apply. We need more than 8 players. And you must be present to win. So if you're going to go to the bathroom, do it before the timer runs out, just to be safe. So let me switch views here, and we'll get... Oh, you know what?
And now,
let me get the back glass set up. Yeah, I don't care that you can't sync. Come on. Get it going. Get FX3 up there. Game Club Central likes turtles. I think there's a redeem for that.
Garbage man. I had nothing to what, huh? You think you're something? Hey, what? Hey, there! Hey, what's the matter with you, Paul?
Game paused.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days. So
all right, everybody check my spelling while I set the timer. Tournament is live. And hopefully the guide that Jared hooked me up with shows up in the channel command. Switch views. Ooh, snacks do sound pretty good, Game Club Central. Well, you haven't been completely banned from bringing snacks, wife. It was just that one time, and I don't remember why. I had something going, and I didn't think snacks would be appropriate. Ooh, apparently I lost my full DMD for this table. That's not good. I got a big black box. That was part of it, yes. The snacks, the cats usually come for the snacks. Well, at least my DMD is showing up, but I don't know why my full DMD went away. That's sad. All right. Hey, the table code did update. So if I do table, creature from Black Lagoon, there's our table guide. All right, so my strategy for this table is I usually just try and light film. I know that there's a very deep rule set, and I do not know it as well as I should. So how you light film is you need to complete Kiss, the flashing lights. The skill shot for this table is you want to launch the ball when Kiss is completely illuminated. So you complete Kiss by lighting all the lights. You then open the snack bar, complete the paid letters at the top, and then shoot the slide, and that should light film. So I'm going to go for the skill shot and see where we get. And I completely... Did I get it? Nope. Sweet, I did get it. So that completes Kiss, and I have the F in film. So Move Your Car is a great way. 8 million bonus if film is spelled in order. I did not know that, Game Club Central. I really don't know this table as well as I should, and I probably should have prepared a little better for it. I can just speak to what I usually do when I'm forced to play this in a tournament, either in person or real, and typically what I do is I will try and spell film. All right, so if 8 million bonus for spelling in order, then we're going to go for the snack bar next. Or we're going to drain. And the creature is going to laugh at me. All right, snack bar is open. I'm gonna be bummed if I complete paid first, but I'm not gonna give up the multiplier for not completing paid. Oh, you know what? Paid is next. Ha! See, I should have paid attention. So thanks to the snack bar mystery, I was able to get the L. So now I just need to shoot the slide on the right there, and I'll get the M. When I see Let's Go GCC and he says Rusty, I can only imagine there's 100+ million score awaiting. So we got 4 players. Let's check in with the stats. Monkey Balls, the wife, in first with 71 million. Expendable in second with 51. Myself in third with 29 million. And Smog, Game Club Central, is the power bottom with 13 million. That's only 5 minutes in, so I'm sure some people are having some awesome games. So let's keep going and check back in a minute. I'm sorry, Lynn, that you have updates. And this is why we switched to unlimited play attempts. Alright, I got the I. I got the paid, which gives me the L and the multiplier. Hot dog. I think I went up a little bit. Not even the courtesy of a match. How rude. We got 8 players now, which is our minimum requirement for the... Ooh! Gimme! In first with 131 million. In second, we got Dave 950 with 130 million. In third, we got Smog Game Club Central with 114. In fourth, Monkey Balls, the wife, with 71 million. In fifth, Lord Hawk with 60 million. In sixth, we got Mr. Pendragon with 60.6 million. Expendable in 7th with 51. Myself in 8th with 46. Still not pictured are Havoc Rock, Casey, and Jamie DeBaker, who I'm sure are working on some awesome scores to come up soon. And there are 50 minutes left on the clock. You know what I forgot to ask? I forgot to ask the wife what she wanted to play next week. The wife, as the winner of the last table, you get to pick a table for next week. So ponder that, and then let me know in chat what you're thinking. While I am going to try and open the snack bar. Looks like we're doing film out of order, but that's okay. I'll still take that 2x as I drain. Rad with 319 million. Nicely done. Tell us your secrets, Rad. Was it film plus move your car?
Tournament results. Tournaments.
All right, so Rad Verde takes the top spot with the 319 million. Rad says, move your car is the big one, but film, then getting the multi-ball really helps. Yes, the wife. We played the free tables 2 weeks ago, both Fishtails and Sorcerer's Lair. As far as tables we've played before that haven't come up in a while, Medieval Madness hasn't been around for a bit. There's a lot of Zen tables, Star Wars, Marvel, and Zen Classics we haven't played. All right, but back to the scores. We got Rad in first with the 319 million. We got Gimme in second, Dave 950 in third, Smog in fourth, Monkey Balls in fifth, Lord Hawk in sixth, Arthur Pendragon in seventh, Expendable in eighth, myself in ninth, and Lynn in Denver in 10th. I have a feeling that whatever you said, Runeword, it was amusing, but the emoji does not show up in the chat app. It just shows that you used an emoji and it says Source's Lair is. But I have high hopes it was amusing. Is it a potato? Oh. I'm with you, Jacob. I love Sorcerer's Lair as well. This is a very long play, though. This will be the third time I jumped out into an early lead on this table. Last time Manu came out of nowhere and crushed me. I remember that. He played like a 40 million game, or a 40-minute game, and didn't it come out to be like 400 and something million? And if I recall, his secret was move your car, the move your car shot all day long. All right, we can do Sorcerer's Lair next week. That'll work for me. I will announce it. I'll announce it that we'll have at least one free table. That was a quick game, so I'm going to go straight back in before I announce the scores again. I'll agree with you, Runeword, on Indiana Jones. Have you tried it in classic mode as well as the regular single player? Because it does change. When you do classic mode, you can select either the arcade physics or the tournament physics. And it doesn't make it feel more real. It's just another level of difficulty. Try to tell Pinball, how's it going? We're playing your favorite table. RuneWorld, we have played the Secrets of the Deep at least 2 times. Thoroughly enjoy it. Still do not understand the rules of it. I think I got it down to shooting a lot of ramps over and over again. But the art of that table, the callouts, everything about it I enjoy. Dalton, how's it going? Springtime beer brewing, I want to come. Oh, try to tilt. Are you planning on streaming tonight? Hold both flippers to get a food item from the snack bar and see what happens. I did not know that. Whoops, I changed my view. Now I gotta shoot the snack bar. Alright, I'm holding both flippers. Choking fatality. Yeah, pretty much. Stride Tilt says, yeah, but it might be late, about to go to Lowe's for some electrical switch parts. Electrical switch parts doesn't sound necessarily like beer brewing. But, hey, everybody here, if Try to Tilt's going to be later, I suggest you give Try to Tilt Pinball a follow. He is the king of late night streaming. All about high scores and flipper skills. And speaking of flipper skills, we also have Dalton Pinball in here. Dalton, right on cue, says, do a tap pass. I will try my best. Dalton is the king of the tap pass and an excellent streamer. So please give Dalton Pinball a follow. I hope this doesn't offend you when I say it, Dalton, but Dalton is pretty much a meme at this point for do a tap pass, and I love it. Let's see if I can do that. Hey, how's it? Does that count, Dalton? In FX3, that might be the best I can do. I'm going to bug Smog later, because I know Smog knows how to do the shoutouts where it pulls in a clip from the streamer. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure it's, I don't want to say relatively simple code, but I need to figure out how to do that, because I would love to show clips of you guys from your channel. I'm going to do a, whoa, I was going to say I was going to do a soft plunge and try and get that last paid, but we'll see. Ah! I cycled the lights too soon. Broccoli Plan says, wish there was a way to follow from link post. Is it? Oh, I see what you're saying. That is true. You should be able, though, to click the person's name, and then it should have a follow button there. I don't know how it works in the mobile app, but I know on the computer you can click the person's name in the shout-out, and it should give you the option to follow. Have a good night, Try to Tilt. Thanks for playing, or thanks for stopping by. Dax says, I like that idea as well, only thought I would like to keep my stream PG, so if I pulled up a clip with a bunch of cursing, it wouldn't be great. Valid concern, one that I am slowly getting over. I'm sure it will happen, but... I meant to hit tournament results. All right, Dave950 reclaiming the first place spot with 533 million. We have Rad Verde in second with 314, unless I missed a score update from Rad. Then we got, let's see. Oh, sorry, distracted by chat. All right, then we got Smog Game Club Central in third, Monkey Balls in fourth, myself in fifth, Lord Hawk in sixth, Gimme in seventh, SK Murda, Sick Murda in eighth with 109 million, Mr. Pendragon in ninth with 60 million, Lynn in Denver in 10th with 53 million. Expendable in 11th with 51. Brickhouse in 12th with 47 million. We got 35 minutes left on the clock. Let's keep this party going. Hearty handshake to everyone.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
At about the halfway point, I could use a drink.
Alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Four kegs or 200 bottles? That seems insane to me, Try to Tilt. I need to learn more about this hobby. Down the center. Gimme! Says it's only the third time playing the machine. Impressive. Well done. Try Tilt says, get drunk or die trying. Focus. I didn't even get the M. I guess we're stopping with Phil. Phil's all right. Film is better, but I'll take Phil. Hold the what? Speaking of Astro beat Paladin for drunkest pinball stream last night. At least Paladin didn't put on a Speedo. Did I miss a Speedo stream? Also, what would be wrong with... So I used to play water polo. So I still have a Speedo. So don't tempt me, try to tilt. We could get the hot tub stream going. I would love to figure out the logistics of the pinball hot tub stream. All right, let's check the standings. He's threatened us with Speedo pinball. Holy wow. So, gimme! I assumed you jumped up. 1 billion. Nicely done. Gibby in first with the 1 billion. Dave 950 in third with the 533. Rad Verde in fourth with 315. Smog Game Club Central in fourth with 250. Monkey Balls the Wife in fifth with 176 million. Myself in sixth with 146. Lord Hawk in seventh with 133. Sick Murder in eighth with 109 million. Lynn in Denver in ninth with 78. Arthur Pendragon in 10th with 60 million. Expendable in 11th with 51. Brickhouse Lumberjake in 12th with 47. We haven't seen Brickhouse Lumberjake in a while. I got a feeling he's going to post a 6 scores here as well. We just hit the halfway mark with 30 minutes left to go. At the end of the 30 minutes, once we get our final position, we will do the FX3 Indiana Jones pinball draw. And that reminds me, I need to start taking notes. Next week, we'll be playing Sorcerer's Lair up first. So let me get that. Leprechaun won the first table prize. All right, notes are finished. Let's play some Creature. And Secrets of the Deep. Did I miss it? Did the wife switch to Secrets of the Deep? Or is it still Sorcerer's Lair? Lynn says, I'm still firmly the Imperial Stormtrooper of the Pinball League rankings here. Oh, the cat chose Secrets of the Deep. Well, I wait for the wife to confirm one way or the other, but I'll tell you what I'll do. If we don't end up choosing Secrets of the Deep, I will start a 2-day tournament of Secrets of the Deep tonight for funsies, and we can post scores between now and the Drain Freeze tournament on Wednesday. That's a strong accusation, wife. Do I need to play back the chat record? Is Sorcerer's Lair still the choice? All right, I got the kiss for film. Sorry, Chris with a K, the broccoli plan. It looks like Sorcerer's Lair is staying for next week. But I will do the Secrets of the Deep weekly tournament. Lynn says, I don't know, red shirts actually have quite as many casualties as stormtroopers have had, or didn't have. Well, that's true, but there's less red shirts on a ship than there are stormtroopers. I mean, you could throw a stone and you're hitting a stormtrooper. You got to hunt for, well, you don't have to hunt for the red shirts because they're standing in front of everybody else that you actually want to shoot, but there's not as many of them. Alright, so I got the pretzel and I tried holding both flippers. Was Dalton trolling me, or am I overlooking something that happens when I hold both flippers when I get a food item? I'm okay either way, I just really want to know. So I need to get a food item, and then I need to flick both flippers 3 times. Like at the same time? Like a penguin flapping? It does a choking fatality? Like Mortal Kombat? All right, I got multiple yeses, so now we're going to try and do it. First, we're gonna get some paid and get the multiplier going. Have a good night, the wife. You're not going to stick around and see if you win Indy? I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that. All right. Well, that was a quick waste of a multi-ball. But we'll restart it and see if we can keep it going. And another quick waste because I was watching the paid. Oh, done.
Tournament results.
How I feel about that multi-ball.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Stay cool, Daddy-O.
Arthur says, I've been close to starting multi-ball 3 times, but can't get it done. That will probably be the only time I get it done tonight. This table has never been my strong suit. I enjoy it. I love the theme. I love the music. All right, snack bar. Hey, we got it. We got the choking fatality. It's legit. I drained getting it, but we did it. That is awesome. Thank you, Dalton, and everybody else in chat that explained that to me. Yeah, multi-ball is brutal in this game. It's hard to get just 2 balls and no ball save. I should have gotten paid there, but I messed that up. All right, Lynn says she has her score up, so after this game, I will check in with scores. There are 20 minutes left on the clock. Progress is progress. And you're on the board, so you will still have a chance at that Indiana Jones Steam code. Repetitive orbit. Repetitive orbit. Oh, I missed it. I screwed up. Oh. Have a good night, Rad. Thanks for hanging out.
Tournament results.
All right.
Finished.
Before you go, Rad, was your final score the 314? Scrolls through chat. I think that's what I see. All right. Cool. Just want to make sure I got the standings down right. All right. We still got Gimme in first with 1 billion. Then we have Dave 950 with 600 million. The Wife in third with 364. Smog in fourth with 319. Rad in fifth with 314 million. Brickhouse, see, I told you Brickhouse was going to have an awesome game and jump up quite a bit. Brickhouse in sixth with 281 million. Myself in seventh with 146. Lord Hawk in eighth with 133 million. Sick Murder in ninth with 131. Lynn in Denver in 10th with 119. Expendable in 11th with 86 million. Arthur Pendragon in 12th with 60 million, and Chris with a K, 25 million. There are 18 minutes left on the clock, so my timer is off by about 20 seconds. So I'm showing 17:30, but this says 8. It might not be 20 seconds, but there is a little bit of fudge time. So let's keep it going. Oh.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Lynn, 139 million. Nicely done. Focus. Mr. Pendragon has achieved multi-ball. Fatality. Oh. Oh, and there she goes. Watch my points flush away. Have about 15 minutes remaining.
Tournament results.
Now, on with the show.
Amiga Cammy, how's it going? I hope all is well and you are enjoying your Jurassic Park the pinball machine. Oh, I can't complain. We are doing a creature double feature tonight. So we played Monster Bash earlier, and now we're playing Creature. Next week, for the first game, we will be playing Sorcerer's Lair. Have you Amiga Cammy, have you played the Cornerstone Jurassic Park? I'm just curious how you feel about it, and like, me personally, I think I like the pin more than the Cornerstone Jurassic Park. And I'm just curious what your thoughts are. Although I really struggle with Jurassic Park when it comes up in tournaments, especially the pro version, making the cage shot, and I really like the pin. I only got to flip it once, but I was able to or I should say I only got to flip it a few times, and I felt like I was able to blow it up, and it had good flow, and I had a lot of fun with it. It is on my radar. Haven't been able to. There's one guy in Tasmania who owns the premium model and has invited me to play, so maybe I'll get it sometime. Awesome. All right, so we still got Gimme in first with 1 billion. Dave 950 in second with 600 million. Monkey Ball's in third with 364 million. Rad Verde is in fourth with Smog is in fourth with 319. Rad is in fifth with 315. Then we got Brick House in sixth with 281. Sick Murder in seventh, 191. Myself in eighth. Expendable ninth. Grab the keyboard here. Lynn in Denver in 10th with 139 million. Lord Hawk, 133. Chris with a K in 12th. Arthur Pendragon, 13th. Let me catch up on chat here a second. Amiga says there are probably less than 10 pinball machines on location around the entire island. That's sad, but that's not true, right? It can't be true. That's just wrong.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
I also didn't know that you couldn't get this table on the arcade 1-up. That's also really sad. Amiga says, it's true. The city closest to me, which is one of only 2 cities here, has 4 machines. That is a bummer. Oh. No! Oh, that was a quick game. I've definitely got that creature fatigue going. We got 9 minutes left. I'm going to go straight into another game and see if I can't get something moving before the time runs out. And then we'll check in with the standings and we'll do the drawing for Indiana Jones. Oh. I looked up a chat at the absolute worst time, but I did get kissed that time. Miga says, I will eventually replace the PCU in my arcade 1-up from Attack from Mars and get all the tables, but currently it can only have 10 Williams tables it came with and any of the Zen originals that came out for Android. Oh, that was a bad flip. Arthur Pendragon says, basement for me? Ooh. There's still 7 minutes. Game Club Central, thank you for the dramatic chipmunk.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Seemed fitting. We have 6 minutes left on the clock. Just my view. Focus! Snack bar is now open. Oh, I almost drained again, but I got the choking fatality. We got a film. We got a film. Oh. Normally I want the power of nudge to compel the ball, but not down the drain.
Tournament results.
4-minute warning. Game Club Central, I could be wrong, but I think Lynn said the DOF update needed is available. I might have misunderstood. You got 4 minutes. You can get it going. We're below 2 minutes, so keep in mind that if you are in a game, you must complete your game before the clock reaches 0, or your score will not count.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
Hey, Doubleman Ben. Sorry, no Bob's tonight. Gimme! If you're still here, and I believe you're still in first, start thinking of a table you would like to play second next week. Because if you are the winner in about 1 minute 30 seconds, you will get to choose a table. For the moment, One minute warning. Now we get to see how much my clock is actually off here.
Tournament results.
55 seconds. Still 10 seconds remaining, so my timer was off a little bit. Come on, need those results. Results!
Tournament completed.
Gimme! You are our winner. So, gimme, let me know a table. The Champion Pub. We have not played Champion Pub before, so that is exciting. Let me make a quick note of that. So next week, we will play Champion Pub. And now it's time for our prize drawing. So I'll go over the stats real quick, and then we will do the prize draw. Sorry, Lynn. All right, so Gimme is our tournament winner with a 1 billion. I wish I had an Austin Powers redeemed for that. Dave 950 in second with that 600 million. Lumberjack Brickhouse in third with 369. Smog Game Club Central in fourth with 367. The Monkey Balls, the wife, in fifth with 364. Then we got Rad Verde in sixth. Expendable in seventh. Sick Murder in eighth. Myself in ninth. Lynn in Denver in 10th. Lord Hawk in 11th. Chris with a K in 12th. Arthur Pendragon in 13th. All right, so we got 13 positions. Let me pull up random.org. Did I say 13th positions? Ugh. It's past my bedtime. I got score number 2 play tonight and never came close to it again the rest of the night. Sometimes it goes that way. All right, so 10. Lynn in Denver, you are the winner of Pinball FX3 Indiana Jones. Unless you already have it, then sadly I do not have. Okay, good. Woot. Woot is good. You don't have it. Perfect. I will send you the table code in a whisper following the stream. Hey. Perfect. All right, I was just going to ask that, Game Club Central. So tomorrow, LL Cool Play over at Game Club Central is going to be Devil's Dare, and there will be 2 more copies of Pinball FX3 given away there. Astro, thanks for coming at the very tail end. Yes, this is a sexy shirt designed by the one and only Astro Nasty. Thanks for coming. Give a quick shout out to Astro if you're not already following Astro and his VPW adventures. Ooh, Arthur got 82 million after the buzzer. Hey, though, that's improvement. You got to keep playing, got to keep improving. Please be the skateboard art clip. I don't have clips going. You're going to have to help me with that. But that said, so next week we'll play Sorcerer's Lair up first, which is the free table. So everybody owns it. Everybody is welcome to play. And then coming up, or following that, we will be playing Champion Pub. Ooh, Lynn, 197 million after the buzzer. Ouch. Found a Creature double feature clip. I will have to check that out. Everyone welcome to be beaten by Paladin's wife. Game Club Central, what are the tables for Wednesday night? So tomorrow night is LL Cool Play. Wednesday night there is the FX3 Drain Freeze Tournament at 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be, is it Incredible, or is it World War Hulk and then Fear itself? Awesome. Give me your daughter's love Sorcerer's Lair. I really like Sorcerer's Lair. The only time I get bummed that it comes in a tournament is it's such a long play that it's not that you run out of time, but you generally only get 1 or 2 games in. Double Mid Ben, you are correct. None of those sound like Bob's Burgers. All right, so who's out there that we can go raid? Bonus points if you stick around for the raid. Looks like Seraph is streaming Pinball. So let's go visit Seraph, and thanks everybody for hanging out. I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow at LL Cool Play. I'll get everybody's prizes out to them shortly after I wrap up here, and I hope everyone has a good night. Sorry. Bye-bye.